Hall had a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown last week. He's not going to get a chance here.
Clemson needs to be outstanding with it today.
Play action for Cunningham. Heaves one down the field for Atwell. And it's picked off at the goal line into the end zone. Hauled in by Kayvon Wallace. Louisville had it moving offensively, but Cunningham hoists one into double coverage, and it's a turnover.
Job avoiding it, and then taking the shot downfield, and it looks like it goes right through Tutu Atwell's hands into Kayvon Wallace's lap.
At Wake Forest. Travis Etienne up the middle. He's at midfield. Can they track him down? Eventually they do, but not before Etienne gets it all the way down to the Louisville 32-yard line, a gain of 48. They'll rush 5. Lawrence steps up in the pocket and down he goes. And Louisville does get the stop. Jared Goldwire, goal kicker still. Well, this one from 51 to try and get Clemson on the board. And he redeems himself and then some. Just to the tackle box as part of that trip's look. Lawrence looks the other way instead. Now shoots one towards the end zone, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Louisville gets a takeaway.
Keeping eyes on the quarterback. Drop it.
Cunningham brought down behind the line. Isaiah Simmons.
On behind it, forced 15 yards.
Cunningham from inside his 5 takes a shot down the sideline. Jump ball, and it's wrestled away by Des Fitzpatrick.
Receivers, watch Fitzpatrick go up. Strong hands at the point of contact and make a big contested catch. Use his body a little bit to shield all his effort.
Cunningham lost the football, and it bounces right into the arms of that Clemson defensive line.
Clemson defense answers, brings a little pressure. You get linebacker on tailback, ball gets popped up in the air. Big fella Pinkley fall in your lap.
Trevor Lawrence gets the snap off, looking at a 3-man rush, so he's well protected. He's going to fire one into traffic at the goal line. It's picked off again. This time it's Russ Yeast. 9, Louisville wins a shootout. Travis Etienne.
You're going to hand the ball off if you're not going to take care of it.
Lawrence slings one to Amari Rodgers on the sideline, and he breaks a tackle. Rodgers, another gear. Dragged down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Clemson. It's a 4-man rush. Lawrence steps up, back in the end zone. Climbing the ladder is the true freshman, Joseph Ngata, and he's got a touchdown.
Right now is to make a very loud world quiet for our players, and that's a challenge every week.
Hassan Hall, dangerous return man, gets loose. And an excellent return just shy of the 40-yard line. Here comes a blitz. One-on-one to the outside. There's Fitzpatrick coming back to help out the quarterback and pick up a first down. Javian Hawkins into the secondary. And he easily picks up a first down. Quarterback run. A broken tackle for Conley. He's got a first down.
End zone.
Here comes that pressure off the edge. Conley gets away. It's a check down nowhere near the end zone to Jordan Davis. He from 28. And Louisville is on the board. Clemson's lead down to 7. Conley eats it. Isaiah Simmons brings him down. And 3-man rush. And there is the completion up the seam to Rodgers.
Get out of zone coverage.
Now a 4-man rush. Lawrence under pressure. Sidearms one over the middle to Etienne. And he's got another first down. Still on his feet. Dragging tacklers into Louisville territory. Come out for Clemson. Coming up on 30 seconds to go in the half. Lawrence, long throw over the middle. And he's got a hookup down to the 25-yard line to Justin Ross. Again,
I can use the whole access to the field.
Lawrence extending the play with the clock winding down. He's going to heave one. A jump ball in the back of the end zone. Is it caught by Ross? It is for a touchdown.
Just going towards the end zone. Watch Ross here. Throw the hand up, and then the elevation. And he can use Cunningham's speed out on the edge in an option opportunity.
Play clock winding down. They will snap the ball. They will go for it, and they will not get it. Not even close. Javian Hawkins right into the heart of that Clemson defense.
It's mandatory going to get 6.
ETN again. First down and more. The call on the field was held up. Higgins was out of bounds. 3rd down and 9. All day to throw for Lawrence. Now being chased from the backside. He's going to try and run and gets shoved out of bounds well short. As he's going to try from 44. B.T. Potter made one from 50 plus in the first half. And Sawicki pulls it well left. So it's still a 2-touchdown lead for Clemson. Conley again out of the pocket. Now he's back inside the 5-yard line, and he is sacked again. Justin Foster. Boy, it must be fun to be a defensive coordinator. It's of 11. 3rd and 26. And they'll try and buy some real estate for the punt group as Hawkins goes up the middle. Nice kick from King again. Amari Rodgers all the way back to his own 25-yard line. Gets loose along the sideline and gets pounded at about the 43. Monty Montgomery both able to get over to the sideline. They're going to put pass though in the injury tent. ETN right up the middle. He is loose. ETN looking for the pylon. He'll get there. Touchdown Clemson. Complete play. Hawkins nowhere to go. Blitz on 3rd and 13, and it gets home. It's going to be another sack of Evan Conley. And up, and Lynn J. Dixon decided this was the orange he wanted to wear. There's a first down catch for the freshman Davis Allen. So South Carolina trying to play spoiler back-to-back weeks in the SEC. This time Overton is able to get free and pick up a first down.
It's a good completion, but you got to look at that stuff for your offense. Can you be more efficient with it?
Well, speaking of still running, and now pulling up lame is ETN. Oh, that is not what a Clemson fan wants to see. If you're not calling my number there, when will I ever touch it? Pitch and catch, and a walk-in touchdown for Cornell Powell. Another touchdown pass for Trevor Lawrence.
2-year-old kids trying to get them to focus every single time they're on the field.
An interception thrown by Conley down the sideline, picked off by Terrell. A.J. Terrell reverses field. Gets a block. And he's out of bounds at the 25-yard line of Louisville. Interception of the season. Justin Foster waffled Conley as he let go of the ball. Three-man rush. Lawrence, long throw to the sideline, and the catch is made by T.J. Chase. Rencher breaks a tackle, and Darian Rencher into the end zone. Another Clemson touchdown. Trevor Lawrence has basically been doing his whole life as Evan Conley goes back to work and hands one off to Javian Hawkins, who finds a lane.
So there's a lot of good that they're going to be able to point to their offense and coach off of, and then a lot of, hey, we got to do this better, that we never think, oh man, that was just a bad read by that quarterback.
Blitz. Conley escapes and runs for a first down. 9 yards per game. He's going to try one here, and he's going to pick up 100 more inside the 20 with a stiff arm. Out of bounds inside the 6-yard line. Tiger taken off the field. And a handoff into the end zone goes Javian Hawkins. So it took until we had about 5 minutes to go in the game for Louisville to find the end zone, but they have gotten home. 9 out of 10 percentage-wise to win is at the end of the season when they take on South Carolina, doubted when compared to. Bryce with a throw to the sideline, and he finds DeAndre Overton.
Reap the reward of your work and then enjoy that, and I think that's outstanding that Dabo emphasizes that for their program.
flag out as Bryce hoists one towards the end zone to Frank Ladson. And Cornelius Sturgill looks like will be called for interference.
Defense.
Knock Clemson because they continue to find ways to win football games, and a lot of them are blowouts.
And they continue to pad their lead as Malusi goes up the middle for a touchdown.
It's a reasonable way.
And they've got a couple of wins against teams that are also ranked in the top 6 or 7. Well, then the committee might say, all right, you slipped up once, but look at these other resume-building wins that you've got. There are no opportunities like that for Clemson.
Yeah, and that's, I don't think that we talk about that enough. Like, how hard it is to get your guys to focus every Saturday to make sure that they better bring their A game, because you know the other team's bringing their A game, right? Clemson might be the only team in the country that has to do that.
Well, they had their A game today, certainly in the second half, as they pull away from Louisville.